Yo. What's up, chat? Yo. How you doing? I'm having a bit of a rough day, but we're gonna make it through it. We're gonna play some Valorant. I'm a little bit, you know, it gets to the point, you start out feeling depressed. Something sets you off. You go into total, like, freaking, freak out mode. I talk to the people I need to talk to. My therapist and stuff. Well, my psychiatrist and then my case manager, care manager. My therapist is, she was notified. And then I talked to my mom. And then I just took a nap. And then I had some ice cream. And, so now I'm ready to play some Valorant. It's a bit of a, messed up situation sometimes, you know? Yeah, you know, I'm fighting really hard to improve my life, and, you know, a lot of the stuff I'm doing, it's doing really well, actually. And it's really easy to forget that, you know, it's really easy to, look at all the progress you've made and see it as, like, not very meaningful. It's easy to feel like nothing you're doing is ever going to change your life, especially in the content creation world. But you know what? I'm actually doing pretty good for someone who's only really, like, recently in the game. Obviously not here on Twitch and stuff, but, you know, other places. You know, I'm in the scene, you know? I'm getting viewers. I'm getting money. And I have lots of ambition. I don't want to just do, you know, e-girl stuff. You know, I want to do professional productions. I don't know how to get there, but I'm gonna try my best. You know, it's all part of it. I made a new friend the other day, and this person wants to play Valorant and League of Legends, and I eventually want to, you know, play some tournaments and stuff. I joined a group that does free tournaments sometimes. But yeah, if not, we can always do, like, solo queue or deathmatch even. Foxy Doxy. You know, it's just, you know, playing some Val. I think I should probably put the cam in the top left. Probably good, right? But yeah, I'm gonna pull through. I always do. I got a lot of people on my corner. It doesn't really feel like anything's gonna work out, but you know, the thing is, there's a thing called survivorship bias, right? I'm only delusional until I'm successful. You know? I think I got a lot going for me. I definitely have the, I definitely have the experience, like the internet experience. You know, I've been online for 22 years, okay? Like, I've, if nothing else, like, you know, the thing right now is just, like, getting discovered. Like, that's the big thing for me. And I'm working on that. The thing is dealing with people online, that's something I've been doing for 22 years. Like, I am built for content creation. Okay. I just gotta make actual content. You know? But until then, you can only do that Fridays through Mondays. Tuesday through Thursday are usually my days off, and I might stream here on Twitch and stuff on those days off. So hopefully I can have, hopefully my friend, my online friend, my new friend, hopefully that person will show up. If not, we always got solo queue as an option, you know. Might even just get started with that right now. I should go play. Let's start out with some deathmatch just to get some, you know, let's just jump right in, you know. Still need to learn all my, like, fix the crosshair, by the way. Okay, I guess. Mr. McNuggets. See, what is that thing? Why is there, like, stuff around the, off. There we go. Reaction time's not so great. Ah! Jeez. Yeah, I definitely need to get my aim good. Okay, F attaches. Okay. Sheesh. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, at least I'm trying to use the radar. Okay, there's health back there. Okay. Oh no, to the left. Sheesh. They get me so fast. Nice. Well, that wasn't so nice. No good. What the? That was ridiculous.
Dominating.
What? I heard them running too. Oh, I need to like not wander in the open like that. I think that's probably gonna help me out a little bit. Fuck, 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 fuck. No good. No. Shit on a cracker is what this tastes like. I don't know what shit like on a cracker tastes like.
5 kills remaining. One kill remaining. One down.
What? Well, that wasn't good. I'm gonna say that much. Twelfth place. I'm just gonna play deathmatch for a while. I really need to learn how to aim. Learn the maps. All that good stuff.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Oh, what? Keep wanting to aim down the sight. But that's not what this weapon does. I'm gonna get used to the Phantom for a while. What? What? Oh. You know what I forgot? I like it matters too much. I should probably change the Twitch category. Oh, I did. I already said it. Okay. You know, even though I had a really shitty day, I'm still here. I'm still, like, you know, able to get through the day. I'm still alive. I'm still able to show up to my stream instead of feeling sorry for myself. I'm still able to play a game, which is, I actually am not I'm not a very heavy gamer. It's probably a good thing, but honestly, I feel like I need to learn how to game more. Kind of like streaming it's really weird to say this, but gaming for me is actually really healthy. I'm not even joking. Like, I need to learn how to just let loose, because I take things seriously so many times, and streaming really helps with that too, because it's like, if I'm gonna be gaming, may as well stream, and it gives me a little bit of a place to kind of journal a bit. So it's like, I might not be talking the entire stream, but having the space that I've created for myself where I can, like, kind of just talk into the microphone and not feel like I'm just, like I'm obviously, like, let's be honest, pretty much talking to myself. But it's a little different. And I feel like when I'm not streaming, I don't really feel too great. I know it's kind of weird to say that. Most people will see streaming as like a detriment to their mental health. But the way I've set it up for myself, I've created a system for myself to use it as my advantage. To be able to use it as a tool, as a part of my mental health, rather than as a detriment. And I think that's probably for the best. And I do know how to regulate myself. You know, I have my work Friday through Monday. You know, I do my online content. And I'm staying really consistent with that. And I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Because in the past, I would do like a few shows and then I would just stop. I would just give up. And then not show up for like months at a time. Or like a year. And now I'm showing up 4 days a week. Even if it's only 2 hours. Missing data? Should I opt into the beta? Welcome back. Build contains our League of Legends app mostly. Log into LOL. Few things have been disabled, accounts and ads. Main use cases of League profile dramatically improved, performance and reliability.
Match found.
Okay.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Okay, what is going on?
Dominating.
They look like us, but are they us? I have so many questions.
Fight.
Don't overthink it. That's my job.
They look like us, but are they us? Well, that was garbage. The reaction time is seriously. Seriously, my reaction time was seriously. That was good. What the hell? Play's giving me real Game of Thrones vibes. Especially since I'm dying. What the hell? How am I not getting these kills? Get out of here.
Dominating.
Where? Like, it's already too late by the time I get fired at. Life is so crazy. Like, what are we even doing here? But at least we have games like Valorant to play. You know? What would I do without something mindless to do? It's obviously not mindless, but... something to just make me feel like a little bit less trapped, you know?
Five kills remaining.
This music for real. How did I not get that? I am loser.
One kill remaining.
I walked right into that one. For real? At least I'm getting some XP. You know, it's like I just gotta keep going one day at a time.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Somebody mentioned Stinger. Stinger meta. Like, my biggest issue seems to be, like, I'm constantly focused on the things that are negative. Like, if only I could just focus on just simple things, like enjoying a game of Valorant, you know? Like, if only I could figure that out. Yikes. Ugh. What the fuck? Kingdom. And it's like I have this way of like overcomplicating things. Like it's just, I don't know, I have this big narrative of my head of how like reality should be. But the thing is like reality is not what I think it should be, and that's a good thing. Stick with the Phantom. And most of the time, it's like, I am doing literally everything I need to be doing, so the real course of action is to just stop trying to take a step back. I do that too much. Like, I try to take a step back when I've already done that like 10,000 times. I've already taken like a big step back in my life. It's time for me to step in. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And then I forget that because I'm like halfway between... Like, I keep thinking that I need to take a step back, but really, like, I already did that. So it's like, I'm not able to step back into my life. Or into my life in the first place. I'm not even able to step into my life. Because I'm like, I don't know, like, where I'm at. Like, am I taking a step back, or am I leaning back in?
5 kills remaining.
And it's like, I need to just commit to, like, leaning in. And being like, hey, this is going to take a while and you're really doing a whole shit ton of stuff with your life. And then some. You know, first of all, most people will never be going through what I'm going through, which is going through gender reconfirming surgeries. Like, literally, like, no, most people will never fucking get there. So, you know, especially not trans people. So it's like I'm already doing things like that are like 100 times harder than what most people live at my age at 34. Not only that, I'm autistic. Okay, I need to give myself some slack. Okay, just get myself a fucking break. You know, like, I am autistic, I am trans, and I am going through like surgery process. Okay, so it's like that alone is already ridiculously difficult, and so that's a whole process in and of itself. But not only that, I'm also like struggling like with financial difficulties. You know, one of those is because of autism and not really being able to do anything. despite all my effort. Even in the things that I'm able to do, which is content creation. But even then, I found something that I can continually come back to. That is actually like something that I could continually do and something that I enjoy doing. And then I also have like a stream that I can do, like for gaming and for just chatting. So not only do I have like actual like job that's not earning a ton of money, but it will over time. Because I have, you know, I'm averaging like 200 viewers, like 150 to 200 viewers. Like, that's not a small amount of viewers, okay? Like for somebody who's pretty new.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team.
I'm at this map again. Packers Side Bridge. Hey Cuffleash, welcome back. I finally loaded you in. You want to join the stream? I can give you a call. "6 a.m. I forgot you're in Europe. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna cancel that then. Oh, you're in game? Yeah, I mean, I'm just, I'm like not giving myself enough space to really do what I need to be doing. And so it's like, it's perfectly fine just to like chill. And I don't know how to chill. Like, I don't know how to like not be doing something. And so it's like, that's where like Valorant and League come in, you know? It's like a little bit, it's like a little bit of practice of just like, that was weird. Like a little bit of practice of just like gaming. Although sometimes I get into gaming, I start taking it as seriously as I do with my life. The irony is that when I start taking things so seriously, I end up not doing so well. Like I end up like working way too hard and it like stresses me out and I don't really do too well. Honestly, like when I just start to relax is when I do my best. And I should just treat my life like a video game. Like, why do I treat it like this thing that's not a game? And I know it's like it's really easy to treat life seriously. Obviously, you know, it's serious. It's my only life, and it's like my highest level of reality that I know of. And I don't know, it's just, I always feel like I should be doing more. I always feel like there's something else I could be doing. And obviously, random people on the internet will always inject their own opinion. They're like, oh, you know, why don't you go work at Walmart? It's like, oh yeah, why don't I just work at Walmart? You know, oh, thanks, that solution that literally everybody since I was like 16 was trying to get me to do. You know? The solution that for, now it's been 18 years since I've been since I had my first job. Obviously, that doesn't work. Okay, and it's not just because I'm like unwilling to work, okay? Like I am very willing to work. So it's like, obviously those people don't know what they're talking about. I don't have to engage with those people. I don't have to go in circles and explain the same thing that I already know is true. I already know my own reality. I know my difficulties. I know my disability. Yeah, your life should be a game, exactly. Yeah, I mean, my first life is the life inside my own head. And then, like, all this stuff around us, this is really just a video game. The life inside of my head, like my soul and like my mind, you know, that's the real life. Take the PC in real life as a teleport. That was not enough protection. Hey, what's up, Kosa? How you doing? Welcome. We're just playing some Valorant, trying to like de-stress from my life and from my job and from everything. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. If I'm up to it, I'll be streaming on these days.
10 kills remaining.
Usually I try to stream in the morning, but instead it's like in the PM. So I don't know. Usually I don't really adhere to a strict schedule for streaming. I barely stream anymore. I used to stream every day for like 8 hours a day. That's a waste of time. It's also not very good for you. But I've learned, I did build this stream as a space for myself and anybody else willing to spend time with me. As a way to kind of have an open space to like talk about whatever. So it's like I can like work on my mental health a lot. Although there's a lot of empty space. For me, it doesn't really feel like empty space. I could stream for 8 hours and like for me, it's like the time passes by in between talking. And for me, it seems like I'm only talking for like an hour. But even if 8 hours went by.
1 kill remaining.
So for everyone else, they have like no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Rebecca? Like, you're just saying random fragments of ideas. And I'm like, well, I've been streaming for 8 hours. Or not tonight. Okay, here we go. We need a jam. This... Let's go. Let's go. You know... What? Ah! Gotta keep trying. I think I have to like commit to the firing. Yeah, that it's like every time I hear that Mass Effect 2 song, I just have to blast it. Okay, that song is so freaking crazy. Yeah, there's like a fly on my monitor. Yeah, Kosa, I mean, you gotta keep getting back up. It's just like with my life, you know? It's like Rocky, you know? You know, he's like Rocky Balboa. It's like, it's not a matter... It doesn't matter how hard you hit. It matters how hard you get hit. It's about how much you can get hit and keep moving forward. You know, like, no matter what, it's like survival of the most willing to keep putting up with torture. And if I can put up with torture, I think I'm gonna do pretty well in life. You know? I take a lot of torture. And I don't know, I think it's just like I need to give myself some more credit. Like, I'm doing pretty fucking awesome, you know, considering everything that's going on. Like, nobody else has to live my life. You know, nobody else knows what it's like. Your PC can't run Valorant? That was like me, like a couple months ago. And then I got a gaming PC. Okay, yeah, can't spray from that far. But, you know, that's what, it's good, you can just watch me play, and then pretend that you're playing. That's actually what I did when I couldn't, because for the longest time, until I got this PC, I could not play today's games. Like, I could not play Valorant, could not even play, like, CSGO. Like, I just couldn't play anything, and so I would watch people's streams as, like, a way to, like, kind of vicariously play. It's not too bad. But, you know, until, you know, I as a, you know, somebody who's like long-term, like in the scene of like content creation, gaming is a part of it. And I thought I would be like, you know what, also like I need to be able to edit videos without stress. And so like I got like a PC that can handle gaming, a PC that can handle video editing, you know. Yeah, honestly, there's not much difference between watching somebody play and actually playing. Well, there is a lot of difference, but I don't know. If I just pick up the armor, it reloads me. I keep forgetting we're not in the standard game mode. Oh, like if after I get a kill, it like reloads or something like that. I don't know. Deathmatch rules. Yeah, if I pick up the health, it reloads. You know, I could have, if I just held that down a little bit instead of being a little pussy, I probably could have gotten that kill. I need to like commit to the firing. You're not the only one who pretends to play while you see someone. In fact, like when it's even like different, like when you're holding the phone, like if you watch on your phone, then it's like you can like put the phone like right in your face. Don't do that too close, but you know, like if you're watching the screen, it's like, then it's like you're really immersed, you know? I think that's like kind of like why people watch streams a lot of the time. They just like, they don't really want to play the game, but they like want to watch. And hopefully you find somebody who's like a streamer you can vibe with. There's a lot of us out there. Not all of us are like multi-millionaire top level streamers. It's like 1% of the 1%, you know? But I don't know. I'm trying to make my way in life. Something's gonna stick, and I think I have an idea what it is gonna be. But that doesn't have to be the final, you know, end-all be-all. I am doing, you know, with content creation, you don't really lock yourself into one thing. You kind of just do a whole bunch of different things. And for me, I think that's like the perfect... If I can get it to work, that's like the perfect balance, because that's kind of how I've always been. Like, I've always just done a whole bunch of different things, and I've been like, I kind of focus on them. How many times you've been playing Valorant? I kind of just got back into it. I have not really played at all. In fact, I'm only level 4. I'm getting some XP though. And I can unlock free agents and stuff like that, so I guess. The next will be the victory. They're all a victory. But I see what you're saying. I wasn't last place. I was 10th place. So that's a progress. I wasn't last place. I do. I play League. Mostly I'm focusing only on Riot right now. Like, I'm only playing Valorant and League. I have other games I play. But like right now, especially since Capleash like wants to play games with me. Yeah, my goal is to play correctly. That's my goal. So as long as I'm playing correctly, I've achieved. See, I think I did correctly there. I think I didn't play correctly there. Or maybe I did actually. I think it's hard to look at things. So like black and white, you can lose the game but still play correctly. It's a lot of bones. One of those fish. I thought it was a pile of bones. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing all the work. That's kind of what I was saying earlier. You know, it's like I keep feeling like I have to take a step back to do more in my life. But literally, I have like a whole set of things that I'm like really sticking with and like really working on. And I just need to kind of like trust that it's like gonna work out. And I feel like every time that I start like freaking out about it, it's like making it harder to work out, you know? Or maybe not. Maybe it's just it makes me feel like shit. You have a favorite game? League of Legends. I think it's a pretty good game. Well, chess. Chess is my favorite game. But I've been pretty burned out of chess. Like early on in my streaming career, like I would stream like 8 hours a day of chess. And even before that, I was studying like 8 hours a day of chess, which is kind of why I started streaming. Because I was studying chess every day. Like for 8 hours a day. And I was like, why am I not streaming this? I didn't even have a camera. I just would put music on and just start the stream. Because I was like, if I'm gonna do chess, why not just at least put it up on the screen, like for the internet to see. And then like I got a microphone working and I like raged a lot. And then I got, you know, tried to use a webcam with like my laptop and Discord. It was really shitty. But most of the time I was actually like not using a webcam. And sometimes I would like do iPhone like streams, you know, for webcam stuff. But doing the streaming like really helped me like work out a lot of stuff I needed to. And it got me to the point where I could no longer ignore my need to transition from male to female. Like I know it's like I talk about that on my streams sometimes. I think it's a little too much. I would like to not... The fact that I'm trans, I would like that to not be the central point of my identity. But right now, it's just, it's going so... Like, I'm so close, but very far to my surgeries. Like, I was gonna have facial surgery in November, but it got pushed back to March. So now I have to wait till March to get my facial surgery, and it's really frustrating. And my bottom surgery's in November next year. So it's like either way, I'm waiting until next November before I'm finally done and can just breathe. Because until these surgeries happen, it's gonna feel like anything can go wrong and cancel it. But once it happens, there's no going back, thankfully. You know, I've already had orchiectomy in February though, so I don't have to worry about my balls growing back. But I need the rest of the work done, you know? I'm not happy at all. But I have a lot of fans on my other site who are probably going to be a lot of very angry, or not angry, but they're probably going to be upset, and I'm probably going to lose a lot of fans, you know, after I have my surgery in like the 3 or 4 months. It'll probably be like 4 or 5 months before I get back into, you know, making content for my fans. But you know, it's not a business choice. You know, it's not even really a choice. I've needed bottom surgery since I was like 18, and I'm like 34 now. Well, thank you, Kosa. You better be happy for me. I'm just kidding. Weaponizing my community. Yeah, I do play chess. In fact, like, I want to start trying to, like, slowly get chess back into my daily thing. Like, yesterday or the day before, I forgot when, but I did some chess tactics again. And I think I could even, like, do chess tactics on stream, like, in between, like, you know, in between games or something. Like, I just want to do something, like, maybe I'll just do that anytime I do my stream, for sure. I'll either start it or end it, or somewhere in the middle. At some point, do some chess tactics. Maybe that'll be a good way to like end out the streams, right? Like, Like, just do some chess tactics and just chat, you know? Like, at the end of my streams. Like, no matter what I'm doing. That might be a good way to slowly get back into chess. It's, you know, it's, you know, 1 is greater than 0 strategy. Or, no, that's not literally that. It's more like Atomic Habits. Like, Atomic Habits is like, you don't have to, like, commit to, like, hours and hours and hours of study to be effective. Like, if I do, like, 3 chess puzzles, that's infinitely better than not doing any at all. And also, it's, like, actually really effective. In fact, as far as chess goes, like the known, like, training methods, doing, like, a few chess puzzles a day is, like, the best thing you can possibly do for your chess. And later, and obviously you always need to do tactics, like, as to keep maintenance, you know, later on. But most people never get to that later on, you know, and thanks for the follow, Kosa. I don't always see my alerts. Please stream chess. Alright, let's do some chess puzzles right now, since I'm talking about it. Just a second, let me switch the category on Twitch. Doesn't really matter anywhere else. I'm multi-streaming. Not that it matters too much. I just like doing things in good form. Okay, well, there is a check here, and that's checkmate. Oh, it's not checkmate. What am I talking about? There's a knight there. This is kind of where I'm at. I'm gonna win a queen here. Look at all the pieces first, see what's going on. Queen is here, not gonna do much. Knight. If only I could bring the bishop there, that would be great. But then no, the pawn would just come in. Take the knight. It's the free knight. Bishop's guarding, so I can just check. Winning a queen for a rook. I can just take the rook. Oh no, I'm playing black. What am I talking about? Well, if I do this, I get a free bishop, because if pawn takes, there's no way to defend that square with the knight. And I can make a queen. Let's see. Black to move. Pawn takes, not good. Just move the... Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna be able to eventually take that pawn, and then, promote. White to move. Check. Obviously not. If I take the knight first. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna win a rook. Where's the queen gonna go? Queen... Probably go over here. Keep pressure on the bishop. Oh. Yeah, I'm guessing... Yeah, okay, attacking the pawn. If I take the rook, king takes. If I check first, king has to move away, then I win a rook. And I win a pawn. And it defends this pawn. But then I lose a pawn here. Let's see. Obviously, if these rooks won here. Well, we're still early on. These are the easy puzzles. Well, thanks, Kosa. Alright, well, I get a free queen, basically. I mean, not basically. I get a queen for a rook. Well, yeah, basically. Queen takes, king takes, check. And then that's actually checkmate. White to move. If only that were a queen, and if only there was also a rook there. That would be good. I get a rook. Then I lose a rook. Oh, if I attack here, you have to trade, and then I get check. King gets out of check, and then I win a rook. There we go. No! Oh, and then I take the bishop. I guess it's simpler than that. Yeah, if I did this, you can just move over here. But no, can't I just trade? Oh, I guess that's just too even. Yeah, that'd be like a draw. I mean, I would still say I'm slightly better because I have this pawn further up, but it's like, why? When I could just... I get a bishop. I'm up a bishop. Okay, we're gonna do a new streak. Okay, it's black to move. Check. And mate. Oh, bishop comes in first, obviously. It's inevitable, you know. Just like Thanos. Okay, I'm gonna win a rook. Then I lose a queen. So if I take the rook first, then I... But if I take here, is there like a checkmate or anything? No. So, yeah, it doesn't look like the queen. If I check here, I mean, if I just take the rook, it's not a forced move necessarily. So I need to look to see if there's like a checkmate or something. You can't take the pawn with check because the rook will take. Or the queen will take. Actually, yeah, the queen would take and save the queen. So yeah, that's... Whoops. Oop. Oh, I guess you just start out that way. And then you get out of check. But then wouldn't you just... Oh, I guess that's fine. I'm up a rook against a knight. I guess it's too soon. I mean, the queen just died. I can't say save the queen. Okay, well, if I take the knight, that seems pretty obvious. King comes in. I just bring the king back and I protect the pawn. If I check, pawn takes. You're just gonna, yeah. Yeah, it's simple. I have so much talent. I don't know about that, but thanks. I think just attacking the queen. Trade off, and then win a piece. I have a check here, and then bishop comes in. And I win a bishop. But what about my bishop here? That's the problem. We would just take the bishop back. Well, if I think about this, if I check, king takes. I don't have anything after that. Check. Bishop f1. What am I gonna do with that? I guess I can attack the bishop, the rook first. What? Oh! But then what happens? Like what? Oh, I guess I can attack the knight. Have you ever tried to play professionally? I've played 2 tournaments, but they're really expensive. You have to pay like $50 per tournament. Chess is really ridiculous. Really wish they would give... Oh, I saw Queen's Gambit. I really wish chess would get with the times already. It's really frustrating. How come regular people who are poor can't play chess professionally? How come the only people who can play professionally are people who could afford like private tutors when they were like 5 years old? It's ridiculous. There's no system set up so that regular people can play professionally. They're so backwards. King comes in. If I take, king takes, and then I start moving the king up here to attack the pawns. Thanks. Black to move. Pawn. I'm just gonna win a rook. Oh. Or I get a queen against rook. I could either trade queens, or I could attack the queen. King d2. Probably queen a5. Am I missing something? Oh, and then I can move the queen up. Now the rook's pinned, so I don't think you'd want to move there. Or then wouldn't you just take the pawn? Oh, I guess that is the move. Oh! I have a pawn! What am I thinking? Yeah, you can't check. Because you can't check next turn. I just make a queen. What game of video game is your favorite? League of Legends. It's really good. I don't care what other people think about it. everybody else is just like stupid. People are like, oh, you know, League, it's toxic. Oh, it's a shitty game. It's like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, why are you Diamond if you think it's so shitty? Why don't you stop playing it? I don't understand these people. If they hate it so much, why are they Diamond? It doesn't make any sense. If you hated it, stop playing. These people, man. You're not required to play League. It's a video game. Do they think it's a job? Maybe if you're a streamer. But even then, you don't... Some people, I guess, have like... I mean, I don't know. I still feel like most people have a choice in what game they play. Even if, like, you think that it might ruin your career. Seems to not be the case. You just lose a bunch of your audience. But if you already have an audience established, there's a reason for that. It's because you have an audience that you are capable of establishing. If you've already established an audience, then you just have to do it again. League of Legends, I really like League of Legends. It's a very skill-based game. It's kind of like chess. I'm gonna win a bishop. There's no checkmate or anything. I can just check, and it's actually checkmate. Black to move. I can check. 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 Check, and then... No. Attack the queen. And then checkmate. Oh. What? Who is your champ? I play every I'm focusing mostly on, well, now I'm kind of like thinking I should focus on jungle Shyvana. I did like an A- in my last game. But I was focusing on top Riven. I was like learning how to play her. I have a champ for every lane and every role. So the one I played the most is bot lane Ashe. ADC, and second to that is Shyvana jungle, and then third to that is, I guess it's a tie between Ahri mid, Riven top, and Sona support. And, you know, I guess I have some ults for those, but not really. Kosa, you're so wholesome. Check, and then I'm gonna win a rook. I have a check. And knight takes, then I win a rook. Check. Look at the most forcing moves first. Check. If bishop comes in. Oh, I take the knight. Oh. So if that, in that case, I still take the knight. It's with check. You want to play? See me playing some League? I can play League. You want to play League after this puzzle streak? Let's see how far we can get. Watch me get 999. You're gonna have to wait 8 hours for me to play League because this is the streak that I keep going to Super Grandmaster level. This is the streak where I go Super Saiyan. Okay, so you're gonna be pissed because you want to see me play League, and I said, "Oh, this is my last streak." 999 puzzles later, I'm still on the same streak. I can get a bishop here. If I check, I win a rook. I'm in check. If I take with the queen, or the king. If I take with the queen, yeah, it makes more sense to take with the queen, but obviously that's pinned. But long term, I need to somehow defend that pawn. If I can't take with the king, the queen's still defending the pawn, but... Oh. And then I save the... You know, if you take, then I save, take, and then... Yeah. Okay, check. Is this Genshin Impact? I don't know. It's gonna be check. And checkmate. Whenever you want to play, I'm always happy to play, and if you want to see me play something, you can always ask me. I have no hang-ups on what I'm doing for stream. Unless I'm really not in the mood for something. But right now I'm kind of just trying to stay, like, not depressed. So I got Valorant. I got Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I got Fortnite, I got Apex, I got Halo Master Chief Collection, I got Xenotic, which is kind of like Quake 3 Arena, I got Splitgate, which is kind of a mix between Halo and Portal. I have Paladins, which is kind of like Overwatch. I also have Overwatch, but I don't have it installed. But that's first Overwatch. I have Multiverses. I have Immortal Gates of Pyre, which is in alpha stage right now. It's an RTS, kind of like StarCraft. I have League of Legends. I have Smite. I have Challenge Mode, which is not a game. It's a tournament app. I have Genshin Impact. I have Fishing Planet. I have Osu, but we can't really play that on stream because of the music. I'm worried about getting banned from music. I have Crab Game. I have Street Fighter 5. I have Tekken 7. I have Risk. Global Domination. I have other games too. We could also do music. I have like multiple. I can't do it right now, but I have Fall Guys. I have a ton of music stuff I can do, but not really on stream unless it's with like my piano. But I don't really like feel like that right now. I have to be in a certain kind of mindset to do music. I'm burnt out from music right now. I went to college for 3 years, like from 2015 to 2018. Oops. We can play League after this. I burnt out from the music program. I really put a lot of time in. I spent like 3 years. I was focusing on clarinet and saxophone. I had never played clarinet or tenor saxophone or any other saxophone until I went to college. I had played trombone in high school, and I played like trumpet like for like 4th and 5th grade, and I played like drums, like percussion, from like 6th grade and 7th grade. 8th grade all the way through high school, I played trombone, and I played French horn starting in like 10th grade. But then I kind of fell out of that. Take, checkmate. I did play piano as part of college. I also kind of grew up playing piano informally. I never learned formally until college, and I'm really bad at it. But I want to study it like for real and do like all the practices and stuff. I also play guitar. I got a guitar again, acoustic guitar. And I want to learn it the classical method. Interestingly enough, you don't need a classical guitar to actually learn classical. So there's a lot of people who only play on acoustic guitars. They don't actually play classical on a classical guitar. I mean, it's just a little more difficult. I mean, I don't know, it's just different. Because a classical guitar uses nylon strings, first of all. But also, the spacing is different. Like, it's very wide. Whereas an acoustic guitar, you can use metal strings. But also, I'm sure there's metal string classical guitars too, where they're like a lot closer together. I'm totally incredible, I guess. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. I try to not. I don't know. It's like I feel like nothing I do really matters. It's never good enough. Not to where I want it to be. Because I want to do things in life that I've seen other people do. And I don't want to just be in the sidelines looking at other people be successful. You know, I actually want to do what they've done. Which is like go out and like perform and like, you know, write albums. And not just with like, you know, like write my novels, which I already have like a first draft to a novel. And like a whole bunch of other stuff started for my writing. You know, I'm a writer also. And it's like, I have all these things started, but like, how do I get from just getting started to truly making some progress in like, in the world? You know, I don't want to just be somebody who's just trying, you know, an aspiring writer or an aspiring artist, you know, like an aspiring musician. I want to be an actual like person that does these things and like actually makes like some kind of meaningful progress in life. And like maybe it's a little bit egotistical. I do want notoriety. I do want to be famous. But like I don't necessarily connect that to this. It's more like I want usually the people who get this success in these things end up becoming famous. But not all of them. But the thing is like, usually that's like, there's a certain point where you're at a certain level at something where if you're not at that level, like, I don't know, it's a weird way. I'm good with my words. I don't really feel like it right now. I feel stupid. I feel like I can't even put any, I'm feeling better now. But honestly, today I was so depressed. I was like screaming at the top of my lungs. You know, yelling at my psychiatrist, yelling at my care manager, the people who are trying to help me, the people who are doing everything they can to try to help me. And I'm like yelling at them because I'm not patient enough. Because I want my life to get better. I like want things to change. And I'm doing everything I possibly can to make that happen, and it's just not happening. And I appreciate that, Kosa. How'd you find my stream? Did Kaplish do a little bit of sleuthing for me? And find friends for me? Or did you just randomly happen to join? And hey, Zaft. Zaft. Zaf HD. Zafgavd. Zagavavd. Well, this attacks the queen. If the queen goes here, I literally, like, will win a rook. So the queen has to move away from the bishop because the knight is defending here. So since the queen is moving away from the bishop, either here, or even here, not there because of the knight, there's like only 2 squares for the queen to go to. You know, G6 or H6, and neither of those can defend the bishop, and so the knight takes bishop. You definitely do not want to go to G6 because then you lose the queen. So there's really only one move for the queen after knight D4, knight D5, and then I win the bishop, check, and I could even just trade the, but then that, I don't know, might not be so great. Oh! So I guess the best bet is to just lose a rook, but then make my knight kind of like stuck over there. Okay, so now I can just take, but if I check first, no. Oh, and then I can take. Yeah, so I win a knight. Do you memorize plays? That's not really how it works. You basically just like kind of look at situations and you're like, what is the best way to maneuver this situation so my opponent will get less material or will get checkmated? You don't really memorize. There's like opening moves, but the only people who memorize those are people who've been playing for like many, many years and who've gotten to a certain level. Honestly, some people don't have different agreements on this, but honestly, I've heard people say, like, you know, people who are like professional players at the top level, I've heard some professionals say that you don't have to study openings until you're like 2200 rated over the board. That you could literally muddle your way through just doing tactics. Like, just study tactics, like, just do puzzles. Play the games you best you can using just standard, like, kind of opening principles. And honestly, like, it's so hard to believe this. But, like, these people are, like, super grandmasters and above, you know. They probably know what they're talking about. It's like if you just listen to them and do what they say, you'd probably actually make some progress. But like as an amateur, like as a super low-rated player, your mind is like, oh, but that can't possibly help me improve. I'm gonna have to start studying some openings. But like if you just like kind of just forget about it and just say, just do tactics, play general opening principles, and just try to apply your tactical knowledge. Study minor, find a bigger solution. Yeah, exactly. You want to aim, you want to cast a wide net, and tactics, for the vast majority of people, for the longest time possible, tactics will be the absolute best thing you can do. And tactics is just doing these puzzles like I'm doing. This is like the best thing you can possibly do to improve at chess, especially if you're sub 1800 rated over the board. I have beaten people who are 1800 over the board, or at least gotten very close. I got a draw against the 1600 in my very first tournament. Openings are important, but like I said, you know, these grandmaster people, they study openings because they have a strong understanding of the fundamentals of the game from years and years, like thousands of games over the board played. These are like 6-hour games, by the way. So they have like 1,000 games officially, and that's not even counting all the unofficial games. But like they have like 1,000 games or more, you know, like thousands of games that they've spent like 6 hours per game. And then studying those games, analyzing those games, and then continuing to do like chess tactics to keep them sharp. You never stop doing tactics. You always do tactic puzzles. You got to stay sharp. It's like sharpening your blade. But you know, if you're dull to begin with, then it's the best thing to do. But these people have such a firm understanding of the game that they can actually benefit from studying openings in depth. But if you're just like starting out, and most people are starting out, they don't think they are, but they are. Like, I'm just starting out and I've played chess for years, okay? Like, you have to understand, my level at chess is nowhere near where it needs to be doing in-depth opening studies. Where I can like look at certain openings and be like, okay, well, that's an opening. I get that position a lot. Let me go look it up a little bit and see a couple games from it. Like, that's one thing. Like, if I end up getting I kind of have like the same kind of openings that I play. And then they really, like, especially early on, especially in lower rated. Yeah, I played timed chess. Especially when you're lower rated, like, you want to... Most of your games are not going to be an opening, like an official opening. They're not going to be a book opening. It's going to get out of the book. And when people say book, they mean like the opening book. Like, if you're playing a certain opening, there's going to be one of the players is going to go out of book. And it happens really quickly in like lower rated games. And so studying those openings is not going to do you much. But if you study tactics, it doesn't matter what position you're in, you're going to find the best move possible. And that's what tactics are. So I think since I have an Alekine's gun, which is the queen, the rooks and the queen all in the same file, I can actually, if I check, rook takes, check, knight takes. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh, what I can do instead is I can check here. And I'm gonna, then I can check, and then check. Wait. Check. Oh, and then check. And mate. There we go. Yeah, obviously. And if you don't do that, then I win a rook. It sounds familiar. Play, perform, predict. Parler, perform, predict. I don't know. Parler, perform. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, parlay is not. Oh yeah, like parlay. You know, like when you're talking about pirates. Like, so I'm in check. Well, I have to get out of check. Most obvious is to defend against the rook check. And it defends the pawn. But then what is black gonna do? Check. Oh! I can block. I have pretty good music. Yeah, I love rainwave.cc /OC remix. It's great. I love it. It's video game remixes from OC Remix, all on a radio station from Rainwave. They also have a station just for like chiptunes. They have a couple different channels, and you can vote. So like if you go here at OC Remix, if you're logged in, just a second. You can log in with Discord. Wow. So if you log in, it's right now it's playing Animal Crossing. What do we want to play next? Shadow of the Beast, Flashback. Let's play the Flashback. Yeah, let's vote for that one. Let's vote for that. It doesn't look like it's gonna win though. Sonic Heroes. Let's see, Infiltrator, Super Fighting Robot X, or Requiem for a Dawn. Final Fantasy Random Encounter. How about we do the Mega Man X one? Let's vote for that. Looks like it's already winning, so maybe... What? I guess I vote for all of them. But yeah, there's voting and all that, so you can do that. Queen's under attack. If I check, pawn takes. Can I do something with that? Check. Well, the king takes. That's no good. Oh, if I just take the bishop. Queen takes, knight takes. Knight takes. Take the bishop. Take the rook. Take the knight. Well, then I'm down material. If I just take the... Oh, Flashback is playing. Cool, that's the one I voted on. We got Flashback. Let's jam to it a little bit. Yeah, I do play retro games. Yeah, if you ever have any requests for games you want me to play, just let me know. Otherwise, we got League coming up since you requested that one. But if you want me to play something else, that's good too. It's because I think this works out. Even though I lose a rook for a knight, like I'm gonna have... I get a bishop. I lose a rook, but I get a knight. And then there's gonna be a rook. I'm gonna have a rook, a knight, and a bishop. Against 2 rooks and a bishop. So I think that's better. Like 2 knights, a bishop, and a rook against 2 rooks and a bishop. That was a little bit of a weird number calculating. Take. We're still on the same streak. We're at 13. You have school? Aw, well thank you so much, Kosa. I'm sorry we can't play League. You gotta go get some sleep, okay? Don't miss school. Not on a streamer's account. Definitely not on my account. Don't do it. Don't miss school. You gotta be responsible. Good night, Kosa. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. And I'm gonna try to stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Not every single day, but one of the I don't know. I try to do a little bit of streaming when I can. It's just I'm mostly focused on other work. Yeah, thank you. You're so you're so wholesome. You're so wholesome, Kosa. Cosa means thing, right? In Spanish? I'm gonna call you the thing. Thing 1, thing 2. I'm gonna call you thing 1. No, I'm just kidding. That's basically what your name is though, right? Cosa Uno. Or am I just completely, or is it just random and I'm completely reaching? Everything's gonna be okay, you know? If it's not, you know, with, you know, whatever my career might look like, things are gonna be okay. I can threaten take this, or, yeah. Take here, to take here. Oh, and then there we go. Yeah. Possibly. No. Okay. Rook takes. Knight takes. Oh! Then I'm gonna... Well, yeah. Big one was inspiration. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's been about 2 hours. I think it's time to call it a night as well. I usually go for like 2 hours. I usually try not to go too long. Unless I go for like 8 hours. Usually it's like I go for 2 hours unless I go for 4 hours or 8 hours. Or 6 hours. Obviously, I usually go in like 2 hour increments. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, we're not gonna do a 24. I'd done one 24-hour stream and I kind of cheated. I slept for like 3 or 4 of those hours. And I had like 3 energy drinks. It was not good. Yeah, I'd like to play some League tomorrow. I think I have some things I gotta do tomorrow. I don't have anything in the early in the morning. So right now it's 10:25 p.m. So I usually wake up at 8 a.m. and then I do a couple things like go outside, go for a little walk, even if it's only a short one. Do my morning exercises the best I can. I do some yoga, some inversion yoga. So I do like a headstand against my door. And my osteopath started having me do, in addition to that, doing, she added, I was already doing some some headstands, and now I'm doing shoulder stands. Everything will be fine. Yeah, I'm so happy that you're here, and there's a lot of people who have supported me over the past couple of years, and everything's gonna be okay. Everything feels so much harder. It feels like everything's stacked against me, you know. Not only is it already stacked against me just because I'm one of the masses and I'm in poverty, so it's like I'm kind of stuck, but I'm also autistic and I'm also transgender. So, fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Join me on the Wine About It podcast with Maya Higa. No, I'm not Cutie Cinderella. To answer that question. Who asked? No, I think it's like... I can't really help that about the world. That, like, things are just harder if you're a certain demographic. But I think it will be okay. I can carve out my space somewhere in the world. Oh no, did I get I got a hairline fracture in my freaking monitor. I bought this monitor specifically because the other monitor had a dead pixels in it. And now this one has dead pixels. No. Oh no, I think never mind, it's just dirt. Okay, okay, that was close. That was close. Okay, it's just dirt. It was just a smudge. It wasn't a crack. My monitor is okay. My monitor is okay. No, I think it's just like I'm working on a lot of different things and I can't work on all of them at once. And I can only do so much. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. And so I'm already doing so much with all my time and then some. Well, just being here is really good, Kosa. I don't even think you understand how important it is that you showed up. I'm not really at the point where I care so much about money, although donations or Patreon is always accepted, of course. But I don't really need money right now. Unless it's like a part of a sustained effort to build income. So it's like I really need just like people to talk to. That's actually the reason I start my stream, especially over here. I'm not here to monetize right now. I'm not even, obviously I'm streaming, I'm not here to grow. I'm here to just hang out and deal with my mental health. And so just having somebody to talk to and to play games with, it's actually very, 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 very meaningful. So, the best thing you can do is just show up and be yourself. And obviously, if you want to, like, follow me on Twitter at Rebecca Lauren, and you can, like and retweet my stream and stuff like that. But, you know, share my stream with, share my Twitter with everybody on your social media, you know? That would help too. But honestly, I'm not really counting on that. Aw, thank you, Kosa. Even just showing up, it's like, it does a lot for me. Aw, thank you, Kosa. Having someone to talk to is really good. Because I really don't have many people to talk to. And I usually do, if I do my stream, I'm not really counting on anyone showing up, but there's usually someone who shows up, and I like talking to somebody, you know. I don't really care about so much. I mean, obviously, long term, I would like to build my platforms and like build a career and like, you know, numbers kind of like, you know, the more numbers you get, usually like the more income generation you get. But that's like a long-term thing, and that's more of like a mass amount kind of thing. Like as an individual, the best you can do is show up and just be yourself and enjoy your time here. I hope you enjoy your time here. I try my best to make an inviting place and an inviting environment. I try to be entertaining, but I'm not always entertaining. Sometimes I'm just talking about the shit that I'm going through, because I kind of use this space as a personal, like, journal. Like this is, for better or worse, this is me. This is Rebecca's space that she's created, and hopefully I can build something outside of this, around this, and use this as like a kind of central kind of meeting point for all my various endeavors in life, you know, as a writer, as a content creator, as a musician. My stream is kind of where I just chill out, deal with my mental health, and then chat with my fans. That's kind of what I built for myself. I don't know if anything's ever going to work out financially, specifically from the stream. I know things work out financially for other things. Types 1 because his IGN? What? Oh, I get it. Everything will be fine. I hope so. Anyway, get some sleep. Go to school. Are you in college? You in high school? You a never-ending college student like me? I got my GED, and then I like went to college. I didn't finish my degree, music degree, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot studying music. Like it was really a big deal. I put a lot into it. Like I was dedicated practice, 3 hours a day usually. At least 1 hour a day of dedicated practice, and that was like I had like 3 rehearsals a day, like depending on the day, but usually like 3 different rehearsals or classes a day, and then homework. And I was in the music building, or I was at the college and kind of like centered around the music building. From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 5 to 6 days a week for 3 years. And I put a lot into it. I studied a lot. I learned a lot from my teachers. And even outside of music, I learned a lot about how to be diligent, how to study. Like, I learned a lot. I even got a few gigs. You know, I did some networking. So I guess I got the full college experience out of it. Like, I didn't party because I was way past the party age. You know, early 20s is usually when you party. I guess it's good for people to get out of their system, but hopefully they don't ruin their lives. But when you get to your late 20s, like, you don't feel like that anymore. And then, you know, I you know, now I'm 34, you know, I'm trying to really focus on the rest of my life and how to make sure that I get the things I need from my life. And I still have plenty of time. Like, I could literally waste the next 34 years and still have time. And I'm not wasting it. Anyway, bye-bye.